When getting started with your GetResponse account, there's a few areas that you should know about to help you get started in the best way. And so we're going to be starting out in our dashboard. And so with your dashboard, it's going to really be able to help you navigate around the different areas of the account and also set up your custom kind of at-a-glance views for the statistics and results that you'd like to see every time whenever you log in or you come back to your dashboard. And so the way you navigate around the account is through this navigation bar or menu bar. We call it a nav bar sometimes. And so that's where you're going to be able to move around to different areas of the account. And you can see from this drop-down menu, these different tools are going to be organized by communication tools, so how you're actually reaching out and connecting with your subscribers, and then also growth tools, so how you can continue to grow your email list and continue to grow your business. And then you'll see some other areas like where you can set up stores and products. So the products that you'd like to be selling and promoting to your customers, you can actually be managing those here. Of course, integrations are very important. This is where you'll see all the integrations that are available and you can set those up. And your files and images is where you'll be able to manage all of the, as it says, images and files that you want to be sharing with your subscribers, whether it's on your landing pages or your emails. And you'll also have access to, free Shutterstock images here as well. So that's what you're going to see from this menu. And then on the top here, you'll see additional options for quick access to really important areas of your account, like your email lists, your statistics and reporting data, the message drafts you're working on, and then always a quick actions kind of, a quick drop down so you can easily create, your newsletters, landing pages, forms, or autoresponders at any time. And this menu bar follows you around when you're moving around the account. So whenever you're, deep within some other area, you'll still be able to quickly get to, other really important areas of your account. And moving along, you're going to see this menu where you can just easily access your, help materials to contact customer support with an email or live chat, your previous tickets, or the help center, as well with other educational opportunities you have, like, our free list building program, a marketplace where you can see people promoting their services to help you out with your online marketing, or a marketing toolkit to get discounts for services that you may use in addition to GetResponse. And finally is your account menu, where you'll be able to, of course, be able to access affiliate programs, the refer a friend program, the users, so the number of people on your team who could get access to your GetResponse account, your billing details, and finally the manage account is very important. This is where you can add and manage your from field email addresses that you use in your email marketing, or your domains, your GDPR field, things like that. And of course, your general account details. So this is indeed a very important aspect of your account. Quickly going back to the dashboard, these widgets, like I mentioned previously, are simply where you can get and configure them to see the most important information at a glance, kind of your command center for what's going on with your online marketing. You can edit any widget that you have by hovering and choosing this edit icon here to manage the settings associated with this widget. You can also, of course, at that same settings, remove the widget if you no longer want it on your dashboard. And you can add new widgets from the widget library from this button as well, so you can scroll and see the list of available widgets you have. So these really help you see, how your last newsletter did, landing page statistics. In addition, there's a quick actions widget as well that gives you the option to customize what you'd like to have here to easily and quickly create that particular asset as well. So this is going to be the way that you're going to be working in your dashboard. Now, another important place to use when you're first getting started is the lists area. This is where you can most easily access all of your contacts, your subscribers, and this is where you'll be creating and editing any of your lists. So lists, of course, being like email lists, and where you're actually organizing all of kind of, like-minded or things related to a particular marketing project, brand, or business. For example, I've got one for my business consulting materials, let's say. So all of my marketing that I do related to my business consulting business, I'd be doing it within this particular list, and people who sign up for my, consulting mailing list, this is where they would be added. So you can create a new list right here, or add contacts to your account in a particular list with these buttons. Any existing lists that you have, when you hover over these icons here, you'll see additional action items that you have for what you can do within this list. And now you also have this additional kind of sub-menu, we could say, for more areas of the list section within your account. Of particular interest most likely would be the search. This is how you can actually search for your contacts. You can quick search them by typing in their name or email address. And of course, you can also do advanced searches where you have more search criteria by searching by specific lists, autoresponder settings, or subscription time. And then if you click Add Condition, you see many new search terms that you have. For contact details, you can search by those. You can search by particular contact actions or inactions. These are very handy as well. And then additionally, geolocation, any scores and tags, e-commerce data that you have, or auto funnel data. And of course, you can also be stacking search conditions as well. So if we can, be searching for some specific, custom field data that, age is assigned. So people I have an age for, and then just pretend I actually have people with age data. And then I could add another condition, contact details, actually contact geolocation, country is United States, let's say. So let's just say I've got some contacts who I have an age for and they're located in the United States. Maybe I would want to contact them for some specific reason or have them saved in a group. I could then actually save them as a segment. So age United States. And now I'll have them available as a segment, which you can actually access right here. So all of the segments you have, these groups of specific contacts who meet some particular search criteria, you'll be able to find them within the segments area of your account. You can, of course, edit them as well by hovering over this action item. You can view your statistics related to contact data, list hygiene, and custom fields. So this is where you can create data fields that you would like to usually have your subscribers provide whenever they're signing up. So what type of data you'd like to gather from them when they're signing up, you could do within custom fields. And so this is the most important part, I would say, to get started with establishing your contact list. If you already have an email list, let's say on a file on your account or in some other way, you can add contacts. You'll do that right here, and you can choose to which list they should be added to, if they should be added to an autoresponder cycle, and then how you want to add them. Just, start typing them in, or you can upload a file from your computer, connect a service. So one of the, if you have your contacts with one of these services, you can integrate with them here. You can copy and paste from the file, or you can migrate from a list source that you have. So if you previously had your list with one of these services, you go ahead and migrate it over as well. So this is the good way to get started to actually create the list that you want in your account, and then go ahead and add your existing contact database to them. This is definitely a very good place to get started and, uploading your file or doing an integration connection. From here, we could also then take a quick look at the auto funnel tool. It's a great place to get started with your account, regardless of, what level you're at within your online marketing or your business, because we've gone ahead and learned about our, list and got our contacts established. But now you need to kind of start thinking about how you're actually going to be, communicating with them or what your goal is. For example, if you're not selling online just yet, but you really want to grow your audience, you could be using a, kind of list building communication funnel, which is basically putting the most important aspects of getting started with online marketing together for you, which is getting email addresses and then sending them, nurturing emails. But if you're selling online and you're wanting to start selling ebooks or t-shirts or drones or whatever it is that you're looking to sell, you could create a sales funnel that's really going to optimize this process for you. And additionally, you could be promoting webinars as well within a funnel. So this is a good place to start. For example, I can just do, this is my new signups funnel, just as an example. And we can create a funnel. This is essentially just putting things together for you in a visual way so you can easily see how to actually, visualize a process that new signups will go through whenever they join your email list. So you could create a sign-up page called a landing page and then automatically send them an email. So these are things, for example, if you navigate back to the menu, you see entry points for landing pages and autoresponders, but with AutoFunnel, it puts them together for you. Of course, you can use them independently, but the beauty of AutoFunnel is it actually puts it all together for you so you can visualize it. You don't have to make these connections outside, of the particular tool if you don't want to. And if you are actually selling online already, or you've got a product that you're ready to sell, we could show you quickly what that looks like. So let's say that you're maybe a fitness instructor and you're actually selling an online course. So you'd actually like to be able to get some new signups with maybe a free, workout guide. But then eventually your end goal is to sell and promote an online course that people purchase. So that's where what we call a sales funnel comes into play. So this is what it looks like when it's been completed. So it leads you through a process of creating a landing page. You can kind of see a quick example here of what I've done. To be able to get new signups, to leave their email address and get kind of a freebie, a free guide. But then, so they would provide their email address and be able to be added as a contact now on your list. Then you would automatically send them a message just saying, hey, thanks for signing up. Here's your freebie. And then maybe you'd be saying, are you actually interested now in purchasing my product? And that would be automatically added into the message that you're sending, because I'll show you that in just a moment, how you can set up your products. And then if they click that link, they could be going to another landing page that you've set up that promotes your bootcamp course. I was testing it out, so that's why it says 0. Of course, we'd be charging, a nice amount of money for this good 30-day bootcamp. And so when they click this, they could automatically go to an order form that you configure and customize so that they can be purchasing this order form or this course straight from your order form, and then being shown as actual, 15 orders have been made. We've got 15 successful purchases. And of course, this would be having, more money showing, but just for my test purposes, I left it as $0. So you're going to be able to see quick at a glance results of actually how you're, how you're performing within, your goal of actually selling your bootcamp course. So that's a good option as well for sales funnel. So I want to bring your attention to those two things. And if you are ready to start selling, while we're on this topic, I can bring you to the stores and products area. And so if you're ready to start selling online, if you already have an account with one of these e-commerce platforms, you can easily integrate them with your GetResponse account and automatically populate your GetResponse account with these the products you have here, so you can start promoting and selling them within your sales funnel marketing assets that you create in GetResponse. Or if you don't have one yet, that's not a problem at all. You can just create a GetResponse store now and start uploading your ebooks or PDFs or checklists or courses or whatever it is you're looking to sell, a luxury vacation getaway, and actually start selling and promoting that and processing the payments within GetResponse. So we can call it like vacation getaways, let's say. You choose create, and then you just add a product. And so you can see some options for explaining what you're selling. And there's lots of, ways to go about thinking about your product. A product is, again, anything that you sell. And so you'd be able to make your decision here and then go ahead and complete the required fields here. And then you'll be able to have your actual products stored in your account. I can show you one here. For example, this would be a downloadable file product being sold for $50, like an ebook. And so it looks like this. And then it's going to be automatically available for people to download this ebook after they purchase from within my sales funnel. And so this is going to be really handy, and hopefully you guys will try this out quickly when you get started. As you can see here, this is, a quick example of someone, getting a freebie, but then this is that product that I showed you right here on a GetResponse page. So definitely sales funnels are a great way to help you really start seeing the correlation between your online marketing activities and the revenue that you're bringing into your business. And now this is going to be kind of bringing into play the landing pages area of your account, as well as autoresponders and email marketing. But email marketing, if you go here, this is where, for example, you can be sending your newsletters to your customers. Let's say you've got this list and maybe you just want to, send an update or a, kind of some type of announcement to a list or all of the contacts in your account. That would be where you're creating a newsletter. That's also what you do right here as well from this create button. So it's totally up to you how you go about that. You can choose create newsletter, then you go through the email creation process. It's very straightforward to be able to, choose which list this message is associated with, give it a, an internal name for yourself. We've got big news for your subject line, and then choosing your from fields as well. Going to the next step, you'll choose your template for the message that you'd like to send, or you can, of course, start from scratch. And then you just customize the template, with your own text, with your own images, changing the colors. You'll see the basic blocks here for easy drag and drop for adding additional content elements to this message. And by hovering and clicking on different areas of this message within the editor, you'll see the editing options that you have. send yourself a test message, all of that before you get ready to go live. You can go to the next step. And as well, whenever you're first choosing your message, you can set to run an A/B test as well. I didn't click that because we've got a lot of things that we're looking at right now, but you can also set up an A/B test for your messages and test subject lines, content, from fields, things like that. You'll just choose which list should receive this message, or if any particular recipients should be excluded from receiving it. And we'll go to the next step. And then you can choose if you want to send this message immediately. You can schedule it for a specific date and time. You can enable perfect timing, where we use data from your subscribers and see when they're most actively opening and clicking your messages. We'll automatically deliver it, for each unique subscriber at that time, or for time travel to send it at a recipient's local time. So these are all some good options that you have for choosing how you want to schedule your messages or actually send them. That's an important part to get familiar with, is with sending your newsletters. And I'll just also show you briefly about your autoresponders. So autoresponders are, of course, a part of email marketing, but we've set them out here because a lot of people like to be able to access them independently. And you can view them within a calendar view, let's say, like a subscription calendar, so to speak. And so this is specific, for example, to automated messages that are sent based when someone signs up to join your email list. And so day 0 is the same day that someone signs up. Or, then day 2 is 2 days after that, and so on. And so you can create an automated email series of messages that will go out when someone signs up. But remember, if you're using AutoFunnel to actually capture people who, when they sign up, you can also be setting up these autoresponders within the AutoFunnel. So it's just totally up to you on which terms you choose to use each tool. You can create a new autoresponder for a particular list and day of the cycle right here as well. And then the editing options are exactly the same as you saw for your newsletters. Landing pages are another important aspect of your account. Again, if you're using AutoFunnel, that's what you're going to be using for your sign-up pages and your sales and order form pages and post-purchase pages. But you can also create an independent landing page outside of the funnel if you'd like. And so very similar to the messages, you've got templates you can choose from that you'd like to customize or start from scratch. And then whenever you access the landing pages, this is just internal for us. You'll see very similar drag and drop functionalities on the right side, your content editing blocks, and then by hovering and clicking over the different areas of this landing page, you can actually edit that. Change the form fields or edit them for the form that's on the page when people actually sign up. You can edit the thank you page, so what people see after they submit the form on the landing page. And you can also customize the mobile version of this landing page, so you can kind of tweak the desktop version and maybe, hide some elements that wouldn't necessarily be, showing up perfectly on mobile, really big images, for example. And you can just hide them from the mobile version and keep the most important aspects of it visible. You can go to the next step and you'll see how you can edit the settings of your landing page. So add your SEO settings, so your page meta title and description, and then your URL settings. If you have your own website domain, you can assign it to this landing page with its own subdomain or directory. And you can also just use one of the GetResponse provided subdomains to be able to get your page up in no time with the particular information that you want here, like, free ebook signups or whatever it is about your business. And GetResponse can host the page or assign your own domain right here as well. And you can see some help settings for that. You can use a sign-up form. So sign-up forms are what you would put on your website to be able to get additional, sign-ups on different, on your homepage or on your blog. You can create the sign-up form here and use JavaScript to actually post it to your website. And then you can use an automation to actually automate some marketing tasks that you have. There's going to be automation templates available. So you can actually browse through and see the different, goals that you may want to have, be done with, automation, and then configure this particular element that we call within marketing automation and customize that to actually start getting some things actually done automatically for you once you set them up once. So that's going to be within marketing automation. You can browse through the different areas, like, for example, welcome messages. If you'd like to use autoresponders, you can do that, or you can do it as an automation workflow. I'll briefly show you what it looks like inside of the editor. So marketing automation is made up of the conditions, actions, and filters. So you simply can, edit them by clicking on an element and configuring the properties so that whenever someone signs up, to a specific list. I can go ahead and send a particular message that I have available. So let's say it's a, draft that I have working on. Say this is a draft. I can choose yes. And then there's additional options you have, like to actually see, okay, so did someone actually open this particular message? And if so, maybe I want to take some particular action that I have here. So we have lots of really great specific help tutorials for setting up marketing automation workflows and customizing them, but they're really amazing ways to actually be able to set up really custom customer journeys for your subscribers and then tweak them within the properties. You can host webinars within GetResponse. And so this is, yet another cool tool for nurturing with your subscribers. You can create a webinar and actually host it right within your account. So there's lots of amazing things that you can do when connecting with your audience and hosting a webinar. And so you'll do that right within GetResponse and then send the invitations to them this way. You can use the Facebook ads feature that's rolling out and be able to set up a custom Facebook advertising right within your GetResponse account and set up these targeted ads to help giving you, opportunities to get some more traffic, to get some new audience and actually start building your email list as well. And so we've gone through all the aspects of the accounts. There's some really important places to start. And so I hope you feel, comfortable at actually starting out with your lists, importing your contacts, hopefully creating an auto funnel to help you start building your list and promoting your products, uploading your products that you want to actually promote, send some email blasts within email marketing newsletters, and be able to, upload your images and your files that you want to use in your marketing materials, and then start testing out more advanced features as you move along with automation, webinars, CRM, things like that. That's a great place to get started.